Hi, I'm JC,
And I'm Adele.
and this is the day in the life of a Globetrotter. So Adele and I have moved to the Netherlands on the 1st of January this year. And I think a lot of what everyone is thinking is why the Netherlands specifically. And to be honest, it's just such a great country. It's a country that I've been to in my youth on family trips, and ever since all those years back, from the age of 11, I think it was just amazing. I completely fell in love with it. And ever since that day, funny enough, I was telling Adele that if there's one European country or one country that I'd be moving to or willing to immigrate to and completely uproot my life and for us to move to, it would be the Netherlands. So she blindly followed me, which I'm really happy with. And today we're here.
We currently live in a small village in Noord-Brabant called Hank. And I must say, even though I've never been to the Netherlands before, this is absolutely jaw-dropping. We are surrounded by nature and bird life and actually just so much wildlife, and it's just absolutely an adventure every single day. It looks beautiful every single day. So yeah, I haven't had any regrets so far.
So, for a living, I work as a software engineer in test. How I ended up in the Netherlands, I was merely working one day. I didn't think any second thoughts about coming to the Netherlands or any other country or moving abroad for that matter. And I was just approached by your Olav, or representative by your Olav's Globetrotters on LinkedIn. And she was a very nice lady. She gave me this amazing offer and asked me about how I'd feel moving abroad, immigrating to the Netherlands specifically. And we didn't really discuss any job roles or anything like that. It was just more of a, there's positions open in the Netherlands, and is it something that you'd like to pursue? And I said yes. I immediately hopped on the train, so to speak, and got the process going. And here we are. So yeah.
I am a graphic designer. I've been working a remote position for a company in the UK. So I still work for them. However, it is a little bit different receiving your salary in the Netherlands. So what we have decided upon is for me to carry on working for them on a freelance base. What that means is in the Netherlands, you need to register a sole proprietorship, which they call an eenmanszaak. That is something that you need to do if you wish to work as a freelancer here in the Netherlands. The preparation you have to do to move to the Netherlands is hard work. So you have a lot of documentation that you need to prepare. We used a company to do that for us. It just made things so much easier. So what you will need is something like an unabridged birth certificate. You need your police clearance. In our case, because we're not married yet, we have to get letters of non-impediment for each one of us. And all of these documents, of course, have to be apostilled. So in essence, it can all take weeks and weeks. I think the whole process took us about 2 months.
Yeah, it was about 3 months.
2 or 3 months just to get our documentation ready.
So finding a home in the Netherlands is also a bit of a tricky situation. Currently, there is a housing crisis in the Netherlands. In other words, there's too many people, there's too little houses. So what we did is we went through an agency and basically they helped us with a lot of viewings. I will add that we probably had 20 viewings, and that's not me exaggerating. It really was a lot. And the problem is that there's other people going to the same viewing as well.
A
So
lot of people.
yeah, and that makes it difficult because, we're not necessarily Dutch citizens. We're moving from abroad with the idea to immigrate. And, well, you have to really go beyond your comfort zone and not be too picky with your housing requirements. Once you're in the Netherlands, though, and you've settled in, then your area of search becomes a lot better. It's also a great opportunity for you to explore the country, to have a look areas around your place of work, and essentially an area to what suits your needs and what would work for you and what you find beautiful. So yeah, that's one of the items that we work with.
What I can say though, what really helps is it's actually a requirement for you to create a document that counts as an introduction, and just to let the landlord know who you are and your family members who may be living with you, just who you are. But what helped for us is to really stand out of the crowd by creating a very elaborate, as impressive as possible brochure about ourselves. Luckily, my graphic design skills kicked in there, and yeah, that is actually what got us this lovely chalet here in Ankh.
Yeah, I think Adele got us the chalet. She's much more creative than I am, so yeah. Yeah, and I mean, once you're in the Netherlands, I mean, even with everything, all the blood, sweat, and tears, all the hard work that goes into the process of getting into this wonderful country, once you're here and you've lived in the Netherlands for a month, you'll quickly come to realize that it was worth every piece of effort, every drop of effort, every letter of every word on every document. It's
Yeah.
really amazing.
Absolutely.
And yeah, that's all I can say about it.
Here we are, and we're loving it.